Get ready for an unfiltered dose of reality straight from the streets. Introducing the Ask a Cop podcast on YouTube. Join Daryl Triplett, a seasoned 30-year vet, as he dives deep into law enforcement. He's here to break down barriers and answer your burning questions. Curious? Visit askacop.live. Ask a Cop every Thursday at 8 p.m. Subscribe now at askacop.live. It's time to Ask a Cop.
And hello, everybody. We are back on another version of Ask a Cop. I'm your boy, Daryl Triplett, a.k.a. Officer Keep It Real. Y'all know who I am. We've been gone a while, but I am back with a great guest of mine. I would like to introduce Mr. Jason Johnson.
Hey, I'm Jason. First time being on the podcast.
It's the first time you being on the show. Is it your first time being on the podcast too?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, this is a new experience for me.
Wow. Yeah. Well, welcome to Ask a Cop podcast. We are live. All the world sees us. We're streaming on all the platforms right now. We're actually streaming live on VH2 television also simultaneously. So welcome, guys. Thank you guys all for tuning in or whatever. On the chat box, which the producer will bring up here shortly, the chat box for everybody to be able to chime in on this very interesting and hot topic that we have here today.
Yes.
And but first, let's get to know a little bit about our guest here. Jason, tell the viewers about yourself, where you come from, what do you like to do, and your theories on things.
Well, I come from a small town called Monroe in Louisiana. I come from a very, I would say, normal Black household upbringing, I would say. Well, in poverty, I would say. So I have a very nuanced outlook on things about the topic today.
Mm-hmm. So you're brought up in Louisiana.
Yes.
And how was it? How were you said you were brought up like a regular, just mom struggling, blah blah blah, or just just a regular household?
I would say, yeah, I live mostly with my dad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a neighborhood in Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good on the crime side, I would say. But hey, I made it.
But you made it through it.
Yeah,
that's the important thing.
Made my way out to Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, changed my life.
Well, I'm glad this is a success story right here. So we're glad to have you on the show, and it's a different talking point. So we have cops on here, we have regular civilians on here, and we do that for a reason. So we want to get sort of law enforcement perspective of how things happen, what cops are thinking at the time when they're doing things, could be good, could be bad, but it's unfiltered. It's the truth is what the show was about. And, that's what really started the show. And then it sort of transitioned into what it is now. And we're proud of it. We love it because this is a safe space that you can talk about and tell the truth and tell your feelings. And no one's getting mad. No one's prejudging you here or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but again, welcome to the show. We appreciate having you on. And folks, it's good seeing you guys again. Also out there. I know we've been gone for a little bit now, but believe me, we have been getting things together much better. And we want to thank VH2 Networks for having us being able to simulcast and broadcast this throughout the world. And it's just not, we've got people in Singapore watching. We were just going over the numbers the other day. Singapore, out the country, folks, all over China, all over, people are watching the show. It's tuning in, and we can look at the numbers and see. It's not just this show. It's VH2 as a network altogether, but this show encompasses that also. So thank you very much for the folks at VH2 Networks also, please. So today we have a very interesting topic for you. And it is the Dalton Eatherly Chud the Builder case. And we put together a little timeline for you here.
Yes.
And this is a very hot topic that's going on right now, because this is very much so in reality what's happening right now. And we want to get your thoughts and opinions on it. And so we're going to get into this really, really heavy after this quick commercial break that we have to take real quick. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this quick commercial break.
VH2, never gone too far. You'll never lose your favorite channel. Don't worry, VH2 Television Live isn't gone forever. Just on a little break and off the air for now. But trust us, you'll be the first to know when we return. Stay connected, stay locked in, stay VH2. We'll see you again very soon.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back from our first commercial break. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a very hot topic that we're going to get into tonight. It's the Dalton Eatherly Chud the Builder case timeline. And you know, it's crazy because I've never even heard of this guy until today when you brought it to our attention.
Yeah, that's
on this thing. But you've been following this.
Yeah, I've been following this for some time now, since his first incident.
Oh my God. And what was the first incident?
I would say the first incident would be he had a little traffic altercation with a black female and her daughter, to where I guess a little bit of road rage was involved, and he ended up calling them a racial slur, yelled it out to him. And then when the lady tried to take a picture of him, he held up a Christianity cross in the picture. And then that's when she explained what happened.
So why don't you give us a little bit of background on Dalton Eatherly that you did your research on, and tell us a little bit about this nutcase.
Well, I guess after that situation happened, he was ostracized from being able to earn income from his job. So he got laid off from his job. He tried to start his own business, but nobody was coming to him because of the posts and things like that. So he ended up making rage bait content, which is rising right now, to where he would live stream and then show him antagonizing black people by calling them racial slurs. And then when they react to him calling them racial slurs, he then proceeds to say they are chimping out.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit here. What was his business that they ostracized him from?
I'm pretty sure he was a plumber.
A plumber.
Yeah, he was doing things like, maintenance type things.
Like a handyman.
Yeah, handyman.
So he wasn't a brain surgeon.
Nah, he wasn't.
Oh, okay. All right. So then they ostracized him from that. So he says, you know what? I'll go on a rage. What did you call it?
Rage baiting.
A rage baiting, where I go around and basically antagonize people to try to get a reaction out of them, film it on my selfie stick, and then get paid off of the views.
Yes.
So this is what his sort of claim to fame is now. And why Chud the Builder? Do you know?
I think,
you don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it has something to do with the maintenance and stuff like that he used to do or whatever.
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely. Okay, so we've put together a little timeline for you folks, and so that you can basically understand sort of how all this happened. Because if you're much like me, I never followed this idiot. Like I've never heard of this idiot. I've never followed this idiot in up until today. And I see this, the first one started back in May the 9th. If you could pull up the timeline, please, on this here, and maybe we could just sort of go through it together here. So on the so let's talk about before the shooting here, and we've highlighted some things here so that we can all follow along together. Eatherly was arrested in Nashville after an incident at a restaurant involving disorderly conduct, theft of service allegations, and resisting arrest. He was later released on bond. That's per ABC 30. And what happened was, apparently he goes into this restaurant. He orders $500, $800 worth of food. I know it was a felony, so it had to be over $500.
Yeah.
And then he refuses to pay for it.
Yeah, as the plate was basically cleaned.
Right. Yeah, after he eats all the food, and then now he says he's not going to pay for the food. So this is no scholar that we're dealing with to begin with.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Eatherly had become known online for his live streamings and where he approached people in public, often using racial language and attempting to provoke confrontations for content. Multiple news organizations documented this behavior, and I'll just call it is what it is. It's racist. He was calling them the N-word and chimping out, I think, is another word that he used for this, when some of the black folks would get upset with him for calling them the N-word and stuff like that. And then he said, "Oh, look, they're chimping out," as he's got his little selfie stick up there or whatever. He better be glad that selfie stick wasn't rammed up his ass. Okay.
Exactly.
is exactly where I'm going with it, because you catch the right one out there, and you'll be going live from that thing being rammed up your ass, because you're going to get the right one.
Exactly.
And this is what happened with this case there. As you're going to see, as we're going through this, he went through so many people, and then he ran into the right one. Okay. So let's go to May 13th, 2026, the day of the shooting. Eatherly reported had a civil debt-related court matter scheduled in Montgomery Courthouse in Clarksville, Tennessee. I believe that was him being thrown out, or some type of debt that he had owed, or something like that. Mm-hmm. He was there on a civil case with that, and then this incident happened outside of the courthouse.
Okay. Another thing with that, it was actually he missed his court date, and then he came back later on that day, and that's what happened.
So he actually missed the court date, the first appearance.
Yes.
And apparently they rescheduled him or something like that.
Yeah, he came back to try to see if he could reschedule, and that's when he had the firearm on him, and that's when the incident happened. Okay.
All right. So at approximately 1:15 p.m., a confrontation occurred outside of Montgomery Courthouse Center at the Millennium Plaza. Investigators say Eatherly approached Joshua Fox, a disabled veteran, Joshua Fox, while carrying a selfie stick. There's that damn selfie stick again.
Exactly.
I mean, there's that damn selfie stick again. A verbal argument began between the two men. I'm sure it's when Eatherly, Chud the Builder, started shooting racial remarks at him, trying to get a rise. And he got what he was looking for. And that's just that simple, folks. I'm sorry. He got what he was looking for. Seconds later, according to the investigators in an arrest warrant, Eatherly allegedly turned into what is that? A bladed stance. So for you guys that don't know what a bladed stance is, that's an offense or actually a defense stance that they teach you like in martial arts and stuff like that, where you blade your body away from the suspect's body so they can't get your firearm, whether it's on your right or on your left-hand side or something like that. So a bladed stance he gets into. He allegedly reached towards his firearm in his jacket pocket. A physical fight then erupted. So when Joshua Fox seen that he had a firearm, that's when the physical altercation happened.
Yeah, when you saw him reaching for his
firearm. Right, per the investigators, which he has a right to defend himself. You think you're going to be shot or whatever, you have a right to defend yourself. He's not doing anything. Joshua Fox doesn't have a gun. He may have been talking cash money crap to him, which he probably should have been, right? But again, that doesn't give you the right to pull out no gun on nobody.
Exactly.
We've locked people up for less.
Exactly.
Okay, we've locked people up for less. That does not give you a right to pull out a gun. I don't care how you think you feel. I don't care how you think you feel. Well, he felt threatened for his life. You cannot feel threatened for your life just by mere words alone.
Exactly.
Period, point blank. Okay. During the fight, surveillance videos reportedly captured the struggle. Fox reportedly took Eatherly to the ground. So even with a gun, you getting your ass whooped. I mean, that's just what this is. Even with the gun, you getting your ass whooped.
Why you think you're carrying it?
Right. This is exactly the reason why you're carrying it. Investigators said gunfire erupted during the altercation. In which time Eatherly shot himself also. Okay. He shot himself during the time he did shoot Fox in the stomach, and then he ends up shooting himself in the arm. Other items that prosecutors argued were relevant to bond considerations also. This guy also had an airline ticket that they found to out the country also. A mass full of arsenal, other weapons, bulletproof. See, this guy is just glutton for punishment.
Exactly.
Okay. It talks about the grand jury refusal. This case was bound over to the grand jury for further proceedings. All right, you can go on back to the main thing here. So we're done with the thing with the timeline. So basically, it gives you folks a good picture of the timeline with this thing here. Tell me what are your thoughts? Bring up the picture of Fox and Dumbass. Yeah.
It's just this guy. He's been itching for this to happen.
Right.
He's been itching for this to happen. He's been antagonizing black people for a while. He's even posted about it on X. It was just bound to happen one day.
Well, for a lot of people who support Dumbass, they would say that he has a right to a freedom of speech.
Yeah.
He has a right to carry a gun, and he does not have a right to be assaulted. So when Fox assaulted him, he feared for his life, pulls a gun, and shoots him.
Yeah. And he's trying to pull the self-defense card.
Mm-hmm.
But how could it be self-defense when you got to meet the person with the same type of aggression that they're meeting you with?
Right. Well, the thing is that when we're talking about, and we've discussed this on the show a million times,
mm-hmm.
when we're talking about freedom of speech and self-defense and deadly force, the law is very specific on when you can use deadly force.
Yeah.
Ability, opportunity, jeopardy, right? It's very specific. If you do not have all the criteria for deadly force, it's a no-go. Period, point blank, it's a no-go. We've also got up on the link, they have a GoFundMe for the disabled veteran Joshua Fox up there. Please support the link. Please donate to his family for him to get well, which we will be doing on this show. Also, we will be making a donation to the Fox family for that, because our heart goes out to you. So let's get a little bit into this here. So people think that just because you have a First Amendment right of freedom of speech, you can do and say whatever you want. I've said it once before. I'll say it again. You could do anything you want if you can handle the consequences to it.
Exactly.
Okay. And just because you say it does not make it right. Now, yes, absolutely, Dumbass has got a constitutional right to a freedom of speech. Absolutely, he does. But what you cannot do is incite violence or terror with it.
Exactly. And hate speech as well.
And hate speech with it, right? You can't provoke or aggravate a fight, and then when you get it, use your sidearm to shoot someone and then claim self-defense because you provoked it, you started
Exactly.
it.
You're the one agitating.
It doesn't work that way, right?
Exactly.
Right. You can't go picking a fight, and then when you get a fight, and because you're losing, pull out a gun when the other person especially doesn't have a gun, shoot the person, and then claim self-defense. It doesn't work that way, sports fans. It does not work that way. So, and he's about to find out the hard way, by the way. Not that he has any money that Fox could sue him for, because he doesn't look like he's doing so well for himself. Yeah. And I'm sure that there are other racist people out there who will come to his defense and want to put up a bond for him. Tell me what the judge did about that.
Well, his bond is set at, I think they reset it at $1 million. So
but what was it before?
It was 1.25. So yeah, the judge
$1 million.
Exactly, $1.25 million. And so the judge put this kind of condition on it to where he put a cap at one person can pay up to $100,000. So he would have to find at least 10 people to put up $100,000 for him.
Good luck with that one.
Exactly.
Good luck with that one there, asswipe. Good luck with that one. That ain't going to happen. And I think that was very smart for the judge. And I think that was the judge's way of saying, because really, the reason why the judge did this is because there would be some millionaire out there that's a racist SOB who would say, fine, I'll put up the $1.25 million to get him out. I'll put up a hotel I own, or I'll put up a cash bond or something like that. So what the judge said is, okay, so we're going to get away from this here, is that we're going to go, you're going to have to get 10 to however many people it is to make that $1.25 million bond before you can get out. So yeah, good luck with that one.
And the funny thing about Chud is he's calling different type of celebrities. I've heard his phone call with one streamer, Aiden Ross. He told him that he will fight on his stream for free if he could put up some money to bail him out.
And what did Aiden Ross say?
No.
Absolutely. Because I can tell you right now, 99% of the people don't want to be bothered with that foolishness. Now, I've seen some ridiculous stuff that streamers have done to stream and to get views and clicks. But there's better ways to do it than this.
Exactly. There's better ways to do it than this. Because this way, you just doing nothing but putting a target on your back.
You're putting a target on your back and your family's back.
Exactly.
So from what I've heard, that his wife received death threats. His little son has received death threats, up to some people saying they're going to cut off his head and all this other stuff. And none of that is, of course, right, because the wife and the son,
they're not in this. They're not in this.
I would say the wife, you got to know who you're marrying. She probably, I feel sorry for the son, not so much the wife, because the wife, you've been in the car with this dude when he's used the N-word several times. Y'all driving to McDonald's or Huckleberry Warehouse to get a whatever to eat, and you've heard him throw these words out before, so or should have known that your husband's capable of this. Now, she's not online doing it, so you can't really, she may say this guy's just a freaking idiot. He's a racist SOB and blah, 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 blah. So, but still you got to hold each individual accountable the way that I look at it.
Because he might be like that, but you still with him. After he done posted all these videos, doing all these different things, you still with him at the end of the day.
And I didn't see no video of her saying that my husband's an idiot. He shouldn't be doing this, blah, 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 blah. At least nothing that I've seen. So there might be something out there where his wife has posted that, my husband's an idiot. I apologize for his actions. you know, we don't agree with stuff like that, but nothing that I've seen. So if anybody has that, please drop a line, let us know on there if that has happened or not. But you know, Asswipe is about to really find out. I'm going to call him Asswipe. You can call him Chud. I'm going to call him Asswipe. All right. Asswipe is really about to find out the reality of how this thing really goes, because now you got attempted murder charges on you also.
And it's real life.
And this is real life. And what you're finding out is, you know, you screwed up
big time.
You screwed up big time. You finally met somebody, a U.S. veteran who wasn't taking your crap, called you to the carpet on it, and you tried to shoot and kill this United States veteran over your bull crap.
It's insane.
And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And we have a picture up now of Joshua Fox in uniform serving this country, only to come home to almost be killed by a racist SOB like Asswipe. Shaking my head. It's just ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you something else to all of Asswipe's followers, right? Let this be a lesson to you. All right. America is hard enough. America is hard enough. We don't need little asswipes of the world following this idiot, repeating what he's doing. So if you're thinking about doing what this idiot did, you're going to end up in the same spot.
Exactly.
If not dead. Because Joshua could have had a gun also. Don't think they stopped making guns just with you. Yeah. Just because Asswipe carries a gun around. Don't think they stopped making guns just for you. Okay? And if it had to come down to a gun battle, I'm sure Joshua Fox would have beat, because he's in the military, been trained up, exactly. All this other good stuff. Very I mean, look at that picture right there.
Very experienced with guns.
Yeah.
So let him have one.
Yeah. So, but he still wrestled him down to the ground and damn near disarmed the man before he shot him. And I heard he shot over 7 times. It's freaking ridiculous, man. You know, so again, folks, we're going to take another quick break here, and we're going to come back and we're going to get into this thing with Asswipe and everybody. And so stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Thank you.
VH2, never gone too far. You'll never lose your favorite channel. Don't worry, VH2 television live isn't gone forever. Just on a little break and off the air for now. But trust us, you'll be the first to know when we return. Stay connected, stay locked in, stay VH2. We'll see you again very soon. VH2, never gone too far. You'll never lose your favorite channel. Don't worry, VH2 television live isn't gone forever. Just on a little break and off the air for now. But trust us, you'll be the first to know when we return. Stay connected, stay locked in, stay VH2. We'll see you again very soon.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daryl Triplett, aka Officer Keep It Real. I'm here with Jason Johnson, one of our show guests, and we are talking about the shooting situation that happened with Joshua Fox, the Army veteran who went up against evil and basically confronted evil and got shot in the stomach. 7 rounds was spent, and thank God the Joshua Fox is still alive and still with us, and he's recovering and all that other good stuff. The guy that did this Asswipe I call him asswipe. I'm sorry. He's in jail right now with I think they lowered his bond to like what, $1 million. What's this guy's name? He's not that important to me. Chud the Builder.
Yeah, Chud the Builder.
Dalton
Eatherly.
Dalton Eatherly, Chud the Builder, aka asswipe.
Walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
It's a duck. And so the judge did eventually lower his bond.
Yeah, he eventually lowered it to $1 million.
To $1 million. And is he still in jail? Do you know?
Yeah, he's still in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to stand there because of the tweets that he made after the shooting happened.
Oh, so wait a minute. So the plot even thickens more. So after he tried to kill Fox, the veteran, he still made tweets from inside of jail.
Yes. I think his page probably ran by somebody or something, but I know after the shooting
What were the tweets?
The tweet was series finale, dead chimp on the pavement, and you monkeys are gonna riot when I walk free.
That you monkeys are gonna riot when I walk free.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna see about that.
Exactly.
We're gonna see about that one because I'm gonna tell you right now, I think you are seriously misjudging the era of time right now. It's 2026. People are over it. All right. We know what our ancestors have done, or, you know, white folks' ancestors have done. Our ancestors didn't do anything.
Exactly.
But we know about that. We know this is a new era of time right now. People are busy paying bills, wondering where their next check is coming from, this and that. I don't think a lot of people are even studying this crap, except for asswipe here and his followers. And all I got to say is stand by. Let's see what happens, because I don't think it's going to end the way you want to, asswipe. I really don't. But, you know, time is the best teacher, so we're going to see.
Especially with the time that this is going on with these cases of, say, Carmelo Anthony and how Mr. Child killed Cyrus. And right now, I guess it's kind of a race war, I would say, on social media. So I guess this judge is going to make Chud an example.
As he should. As he should.
That people just can't go out and it's antagonizing people.
And then claiming self-defense when something does happen. So that's just like me walking up and smacking the heck out of someone, and then when they attack me back, pull out a gun and shoot them.
Just crazy.
I mean, you can't go up and antagonize people, and then when it goes left to center to you, always resorting to a damn gun. That's a cowardly thing to do.
And see, and when you're in court, they're going to bring up your tweets, like the one I had just said to you. They're going to bring up your videos. So they're trying to judge your character in this case as well as self-defense.
And he's trying to use the self-defense doctrine in it. And all of these tweets are going to be brought admissible in court. His defense attorney is going to try to keep them out. His defense attorney job is to keep them out of court.
Yeah.
The prosecutor's job is to make sure that they get them into court, which even if, let's just say this, just for the sake of argument, let's say this goes to trial and for some stupid unknown reason, the judge throws out all the text messages. You cannot bring these text messages up in court of what asswipe said, right? Asswipe's own social media is what's going to do him in.
Exactly.
Because in a jury of 12, with this high profile case now, everybody's read it. Everybody knows what asswipe said.
Everybody's seen the video.
Everybody's seen the video. Everybody's seen the text messages. So even asswipe, if you had some people that was, you know, teeter-totting that maybe you're not really a racist, or maybe you're just exercising freedom of speech by saying the N-word, but you're not a racist, but you love going around saying the N-word, right? That's going to all be ruined by that, by your own social media that you put out there.
And then he's going up to regular civilians at work. Like in one video, he went up to a security guard and antagonizing him the same type of way, calling him a monkey and a nigger, and you're chimping out and things like that.
What did the security guard do?
I think the security guard, he didn't pay him no mind. He just brushed him off, and so Chud just ended up walking away because he didn't get the reaction that he wanted.
Right. Because you got to understand something. And I seen a video of him talking to a black lady. And the black lady was in a car, and she said, "Hey, I know you." And she gets out the car. She's talking to asswipe Chud. And she goes, "What happened to you? You used to be such a nice guy. You helped me out with this. You helped me out with that." And Chud said, "Yeah, so see, I'm a good guy, right?" And she said, "Yes, you were a very nice guy. What happened?" And he said, and he tells the black girl, he said, "So I've been just exercising my freedom of speech." She said, "Yes, you have a right to exercise your freedom of speech." He said, so I can say the word nigger then." And the black lady just looks at him and goes, "Well, no, you can't say the word nigger because that's fighting words. That words make people uncomfortable, uneasy, fighting words and stuff." And he says, "Well, why not? It's a freedom of speech. I can say anything I want." He's trying to ignorantly justify it like that.
Yeah. And you can't do that because what if we go up to your wife and call her
whatever nationality she is?
Any name in the book,
right?
Child of God,
right?
I bet you will be mad.
You'll be ready to fight,
exactly.
and yeah. So again, we got to understand this stuff, people. Also, that he's doing this for money,
monetary gain.
He's doing this for clicks. He's doing this to be on the front page of every newspaper. He's doing this to be on the front page of every Twitter account, YouTube account, social media. Right now, he's trending.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trending. He's getting what he wants, but he's paying the ultimate sacrifice for it because it ain't like he got a job to lose because his only job is to go around and race bait people into fights and stuff like that.
Hope you rage bait good in jail.
Well, that was another thing I'm saying. So I hope they're keeping him in solitary confinement because if you so tough there, Chud asswipe, go up to one of those dudes in an orange jumpsuit and say that and see what happens. See what happens then.
There ain't no guns.
Well, there ain't no guns. It's just straight fist and shanks. That's it. That's all you're going to get, Chad the asswipe. Fist and shanks. That's it. So go up there. You want to impress me? Don't mess with no little old lady on the street. Don't mess with no Army veteran who served his country. Go talk to one of those dudes in prison. Talk to them. Call them a nigger to their face. Go on up there. Call the prison guard a nigger. Call him that. See, remember, it's freedom of speech. You can do that, right?
Yeah. So
do that. Do that. I implore you to do that. And see if there ain't a safe place in that jail for your ass. You gonna get what you get. You're gonna get what you get. Well, folks, hey, I can't make this crap up, folks, as you can see here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I want you guys to stay tuned in, lock and load, share the video here with other people, and also check out vh2.tv. Our streaming platform has totally changed. These guys are great over there. They do a lot of good hard work for the show. They broadcast us, make us look very good. So, Jason, for our viewers who want to maybe get in contact with you, or is there a way that they can get in contact? Any social media stuff that you want to give out or anything like that?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _error loading. That's _error loading.
What was that? Give it again.
_error loading.
_era.
Yeah, like ERA.
ERA loading.
Yes.
LODING.
Yes, meaning that my error is coming soon.
That means your error is coming soon. I like it. Well, folks, hey, again, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Daryl Triplett, aka Officer Keep It Real. And until the next time, stay safe, love each other, watch out for each other, and